What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my prediction for the January 2018 Hall of Heroes. This month should be the Fire Element Hall of Heroes, so you can see I've got the Fire 4 stars pulled up right now. And the Nat 4s we're going to be looking at is everything from the Shiwa in the top right, and then down to this Ludo in the bottom middle-ish area. So the rules that I'm going to be basing my predictions off of is that 1, it can't have a Nat 3 counterpart. 2, it cannot already be a farmable monster. And 3, it can't already have been a Hall of Heroes. I know there have been repeat Hall of Heroes before, but that was only on the anniversary Hall of Heroes, and this should not be an anniversary. So first, I just want to give a kind of shout out to a monster who I think there's a pretty good chance it's going to be this guy, but I don't think it's going to be him. Gibraltar seems pretty Hall of Heroes-like. They haven't had a Kobold Bomber Hall of Heroes since December 2016, so it's been over a year, so I think it's okay to have another one. This guy is plenty bad to be a Hall of Heroes. He's got multi-hits on all 3 skills, but outside of the multi-hits, he's not doing a whole lot. So in terms of accurately predicting the Hall of Heroes, there's a pretty low chance to get it right, because you can see here, we've got all these Nat 4s. There's 4 in each row, and there's 1, 2, 3 rows, and then there's an extra 5, or an extra 6, and an extra 1, so 7. So that's like 31 off the top of my head. Of course, out of the 31, some of them are not going to be available at all because they're either farmable or have Nat 3 counterparts, such as Harmonia. She's farmable. Also, this is kind of just an unspoken rule, but I guess it's not technically official. Any super good monster is not going to be on this Hall of Heroes. So for example, monsters like Verd and Hua have pretty much 0 chance to be on this. So in terms of me getting this right, like I said a second ago, it's not that likely, although last month I actually did guess it right. I personally think it's going to be Tetra. Before I tell you my guess for the Hall of Heroes, I'll give you guys a quick second here to go in the comments and leave your predictions. So my guess is that it's going to be whatever this guy's name is, the Fire Horus. I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
Dwamatev?
So most of the time, Hall of Heroes are some of the worst monsters of the elements, and every there and then they do throw in one that's actually kind of decent, and we haven't had a decent one in quite a long time, so maybe it's about time that it's going to be decent, but I'm not feeling it this month. So I'll tell you guys what these skills would look like if they were maxed. If it's maxed, the first skill should have an 80% chance to decrease the attack gauge by 30, which actually isn't that terrible. This second skill is going to be an AoE defense and anti-crit buff, reusable in 3 turns. So it's not really the worst skill in the world, but still there's better. This third skill will be a single target, attack gauge reset, and stun, and when it's max skilled, it should have a 100% chance to land and a 3-turn cooldown. It also scales on your defense. So basically, this is like a Varad that only attacks 1 target and doesn't have nearly the multipliers Varad has. And then for anyone who would care to use him in Arena, maybe he could be useful in Arena defense as a anti-crit buff. He has a 33% HP leader skill in Arena. So that's my prediction for the January 2018 Hall of Heroes. My guess is that our New Year's present is not going to be the best Nat 4 in the game, but I'm hoping that Light Hall of Heroes in February will be when it finally gets good.
I went into chat right here, as you can see, and I typed in, "Come to us, please."
Be sure to leave your predictions down in the comments. But that's really all I have for today though, guys. So may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows.